Well, good morning. It's the 18th of April. It's the Easter bank holiday, and as you can see, we've been blessed with some beautiful, fairly unusual, lovely weather for Easter. I'm over here at Renscombe car park, just outside Worth Matravers, and going to do a walk around St Alban's Head, which I've mentioned many times in other videos. We can see it from the walks around Houndstown and even going so far as Tyneham Cap. So this is a walk that takes us around St Alban's Head. Very, very popular, well-known walk. I'm sure we're going to see lots of people out today, given it's bank holiday and it's lovely weather. We'll see how far we get. Circular walk, taking us down to St Alban's from Renscombe car park, along the coast path, along towards Seacombe Cliffs and Winspit, and we'll see how far we get. So hope you enjoy this and come along with me and we'll see what we can find. Well, I've walked about half a mile from the car park, and I've gone straight towards the coast path, and this view looking down onto Chapman's Pool. And for those that saw my previous video blog going towards Chapman's Pool from Kingston, remember that very steep path you can see over there coming straight down the edge of the cliff. Then I cut back inland to the right, as you're looking at it now, and wound for my way back to the car eventually. But the path continues and it joins up to where I am now, and you can just see where the path goes, and it goes up there and eventually comes along here. So I've missed that bit out, if you like, in my joined up per bit walks. But now I'm carrying on, and we're going to carry on basically along the coast, and eventually we'll come to St Alban's, which will be our first pit stop, so to speak. So it's a lovely day. It's a chilly wind actually. It's a bit chillier than it looks, but thank goodness not so many layers on for a change, so that's nice. The car park at Worth was pretty busy. But anyway, I'll come down to Renscombe and there's a few cars in that car park, a bit quieter, and the other bonus is it's free, which is where we'll end up later on. So I'll catch up later. Now this is marked on the maps. This is the Royal Marines commemoration. Those killed between 45 and 90. Beautiful little location here. Beautiful and peaceful. Lovely sort of stopping points and little sort of a Purbeck stone stile to get over. And look at this view you've got from this point. Just from here you can see for miles, and because the visibility is good today, you can see Portland just in the haze, and then looking around you can see all the way along the Purbeck coast, all the way towards Lulworth, I think even Osmington, then around the corner is Weymouth, of course. You can't see Kimmeridge, that's around the corner. You can probably just see somewhere the Clavel Tower. You can see Tyneham Cap in the distance there, on the peaks in the distance. But what a beautiful, beautiful view, and what a lovely day for it. I mean, absolutely staggering weather and visibility. A beautiful day to be out. And unlike last time I came up here, there isn't too much wind. So hopefully that won't spoil the vlog this time. Oh, beautiful day. So continuing on the coast path, in the distance you can see the Coast Guard station down there, and then you can see right around the coast, all the way down the coastline, ultimately ending up in Swanage. And we're going to be walking over there somewhere. That's lovely. Lovely. Onwards. Just thought I'd show this view of Chapman's Pool. It's often quite obscured when you're walking, but from up here you can see it beautifully. And you can see the fishermen's sheds down there. Pretty remote. And then looking back up to that view. So we are heading over there. Well, we've just got to the bit where the path stops being level and starts getting quite undulating. We go down here, and that's got to be the longest staircase I think I've seen in a long time. Going all the way up there. Once we're up there, it should be fairly flat until we get along to the Coast Guard station. Yeah, quite a few steps to climb there. It'll be fun. We'll see you there. So, filming a bit, going down these steps. Luckily there's a handrail, and the steps aren't too steep, so actually it's pretty easy going. Just a lot of them. And I've got a few to go yet, but I'll see you at the bottom. So, reached the bottom, which is good. Just came from up there, which as normal, the camera doesn't capture how steep it is. And again, that's the staircase going up. And this is where the path comes in, or one of the paths at least comes in from Worth Matravers. So just walk towards the sea for a little bit there, but this is the one of the paths from Worth. So where I've come from, you see Chapman's Pool signed, and this is where we're going. This is the coast path. See Worth Matravers to the left and St Aldham's Head. Yes, the arrow saying straight up for once is in every respect accurate. It is straight up. So let's see how we get on here, shall we? This should be interesting. Okay, right, here we go. How do you eat an elephant? A little piece at a time, which could be the idea here. Because there's a lot more of these to go. And it's all up. Hopefully I'll see at the top. Well, I'd like to think I was 2/3 of the way up. God, it's blooming steep. And I don't mind admitting, I'm out of breath, wow. Right, a few more and we're there. I made it. That was a climb and a half. And I'm now sitting at the seat at St Aldham's Head, looking over this beautiful view next to what I'm pretty sure is an old World War II gun emplacement. Wow, that isn't for the faint-hearted. Jeez. Beautiful. So let's get my breath back, then we'll carry on. Because along here, over there we are. That's the the Coast Guard cottages, and that's there is St Aldham's Chapel. We'll go to next. That's a long way down. So this is St Aldham's Chapel. It's beautiful stone building. It's very echoey. 800 years old. And look at the light on the altar. Isn't that beautiful? Not the most warming sort of place, but must have been great for shelter during the years when there were storms. And all the architecture is just amazing, isn't it? And you gotta find this place, you've got to walk here. I think there's a private road, but for most people, it's a walk. And in the distance over there, you can see that's Matravers over there in the distance. And that's the easy walk. You see some people walking down there. That's easy route. Nice and flat, not the way I've come. And what isn't so well known about this area is that during the war, Second War, it was a major centre of the radar development. I mean, there's no signs of it left anymore, but all that you hear about the radar and development of the radar, both on ships and on land, this is the area where it was all developed and tested. I say very little, if nothing, remains of it now. But there were 2,000 people working here on it, 2,000. So that would have changed, and there'd been big aerials in the sky. That would have been a major feature of the landscape. So again, extraordinary history of this place, both ancient and not quite so ancient. And the Coast Guard station, I was just chatting to one of the volunteers there, and back in the 90s they're all closed down by the Coast Guard, and from the mid-90s a volunteer organisation was set up across the south coast following some tragic deaths in the West Country. That could have been prevented by a manned station. So now this place is manned all the time, and they sell teas and cakes. Can't be bad. All helps to keep the volunteers going. Amazing place. You really must, if you're in this area, you really must come here. It's an iconic place. That young lady's very keen. A few runners along here today. That's pretty much endurance running, if you saw it. I've got a feeling this memorial here is probably to the radar development. So, carry on down the coast path now, 1.5 miles to Winspit, and we'll see how we get on. Let's see how many staircases there are again, shall we? Yes. Very nice people up there. So if you're in this way, pop in, get a snack, have a chat to the very nice people, and keep an eye on all the small boats out there. Well, we're making good progress towards Winspit Quarries. I was probably going to go on from there, but I've had a bit of a footwear malfunction where the rubber sole of my boot has nearly completely removed itself from the upper. It was not walkable, so I had to tie my shoelace around the front of it to hold it in place, which hopefully will last and go back to the car. But certainly I don't go on with that problem. So when we get to Winspit, we'll head back towards Worth. But at the moment, all is going well, and probably about 3/4 mile from Winspit. So pick it up later. Lovely little path this. Probably not one to get too close to the edge. Straight down. the famous Winsprit quarries. Massive quarrying area from the turn of the century, and hear the waves crashing in. There's a little natural harbour just behind that mound. Boats came in to take it away. Bit of Purbeck industry for you. Let's walk round and see what we got. And here we are at Winsprit Quarries, and a bit of rock climbing going on over here. And that's something I did here many moons ago. Good place to train. And pretty difficult actually. You don't know what you're doing. This is an amazing place. Very atmospheric. Place. You've got to come and see if you're in this area. Absolutely lovely. Look at those views, looking all the way around, and you can see in the distance there Dilston Head, and you can just see the lighthouse at Dilston Head. If I zoom in, just about see it. That's exactly where the coast path goes. Maybe we'll do that another day. So just walking up the path from Winsprit Quarry back to Worth. Lots of families on holiday walking down past me. It's a very well-known spot. They've got out their cars and come and have a look, which is great. So this is just going to wind up hill to the road, and then we hang a left and head back towards Renscombe. So I've hit the outskirts of Worth. There we are, that's the outskirts. Carry on down there, that's going to what is the centre of Worth. Nice pub there, Square and Compass. Very nice, that's where the main car park is. You can see sort of where I've walked along there, and you can see in the distance there the Coast Guard station. So I'm heading along here, where I came in the car, and I don't know, it's probably about 3/4 of a mile back to the car from here. Yeah, beautiful day for a walk. Say lots of people out, not surprisingly, being a bank holiday. Really want to do a circular walk around this area and seeing the chapel and St Aldham's Head. This car park is great. I'd rate the walk as moderate. It's uphill all the way back from Winsprit Quarry, and the one severe bit is that climb up to St Aldham's Head when you've walked around from Renscombe car park. Those steps are very steep, so probably not for the faint-hearted, but lovely. So I think I'm reckoning it's about 4.5–5 miles, something like that. But a lovely way to spend a few hours in the morning. And I'll catch up back at the car and we'll look on the map where we've been. There we are. Just see the car park over there. Sort of where the road ends and where this walk ends. So here's the route. Here I have parked at Renscombe car park here, just to the west of Worth Matravers. Cut across here onto the coast path, all the way down along here. Down here, this is where the very steep steps down, very steep steps are. You can see the grid lines there being very close together. And then up to St Aldham's and the chapel, all the way along the coast path, and then to Winspit. We went just on the coast bit here, then all the way up here on this track, then eventually join the road to Worth, and then walked along the road back up here to the car park. So I reckon about maybe 4.5, 5 mile. Just keep an eye on this steep bit here. But lovely walk and a lovely day. So I hope you enjoyed that, and see you for the next one.